Good morning. It's Wednesday, February 24th, and I've been watching closely the committee proceedings on the nominations for many of the cabinet members that Joe Biden has picked to form his team. And one of them looks like she's going down the tube. Neera Tanden. Now, Neera Tanden has worked in the government for a long time, having been an aide to Hillary Clinton and having had several other posts over her career. And the one thing that she has continued to do in all this time is become a Twitter fiend. Thousands of tweets. And among those tweets, she has attacked many Republicans and several Democrats. Apparently, the progressive wing of the Democrat has been a target of hers, Bernie Sanders in particular, as well as many Republicans, Mitch McConnell and others. And when it came time that she finally realized that this was going to be a problem, because the Office of Budget and Management, or Management and Budget, is supposedly an impartial office. You have to work with people on both sides of the aisle. So you cannot have prejudices going in, and you cannot have any prior history of that. Because many will believe that you're acting out of malice, perhaps, or you're acting against your political beliefs, none of which should interfere with your job as the manager or the director or the whatever they call them of the Office of Management and Budget. So Neera, after having written thousands of tweets, and most of them, I shouldn't say most of them, many of them attacking people of prominence, as soon as she realized she was getting some nomination, she started deleting thousands of tweets. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. So she is a victim of social media, of being uncontrollable, of saying many things that probably if she sat down and thought about them, she wouldn't say. But they're out there now. And because of those tweets, she has come under heavy fire from the Republicans. And Manchin, the West Virginia senator, definitely is not going to vote for her. So because he's not going to vote for her, they need to find several Republican senators that will vote for her. But Susan Collins won't, and Mitt Romney won't. So being that the Senate is split 50-50, and you're not getting all 50 Democratic votes, her nomination is in big trouble. Well, there are two things that can happen now. She can resign from the nomination, but I have a feeling she's not going to do that. I have a feeling that if she was writing all these tweets, is a woman with convictions. Probably many of them misguided. Because attacking people in high places is not a very bright thing to do unless you're really well protected. And it's obvious that she has not been well protected. So it's her own doing that has put her in this situation. And Biden, who probably should have recognized that these tweets were, I want to say, evil, should probably not have nominated her. She's got to have overpowering experience to overcome the deluge of tweets that she had issued. So I don't think she's going to resign so quickly, but she can. And of course, Joe Biden can withdraw her nomination, which up to this point he has categorically said he will not do that. So right now, it looks like she will be defeated. I don't know which is worse, being actually defeated or resigning or being withdrawn. I have no idea which is worse. But what's awful about this situation in my mind is the addiction, the social media addiction that allows people to say whatever comes into their head without thinking about it, and then regretting what you said. and having to remove the tweet, which many might not do because they'll say, who the hell is listening to me? Who's looking at these tweets? But apparently a lot of people are watching your tweet. So I would probably advise anybody who has a plan in life where they're going to be a public official should not have a Twitter account, should not be out there unable to control themselves and write whatever they want. Sheer stupidity. I think if you're trying to work your way up to the highest positions in government, then you shouldn't be attacking people who could help you along the way. Now, I know that some will say that's the wrong thing to do because you're kowtowing to people just because you need them in life. But sometimes, if you think you have an opportunity to be good, then one must overlook some of the situations you may be put in. Sometimes you have to be quiet in order to be good. In order to do good, you have to not ruffle too many feathers until you get to the position where you are all powerful. Now, I am not suggesting that you ass kiss. I'm just suggesting that you know when to keep your mouth shut. Or if you must confront a situation, then you do it in private. You don't do it in social media for the whole world to see what you're about. So while social media has many good points, it also has many bad points. And exposing yourself is one of those bad points. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with Neera Tanden. And perhaps this will be a lesson to many of the other social media maniacs that sometimes it's best to keep your thoughts to yourself. So I'll leave you with that this morning, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.